That joint is hard.
Yeah, that's definitely a tough tune. My man shot you low.
And the fact that you said that's one of the hardest beats.
It's one of the hardest beats in the last 10 years.
You said 20.
Don't at me.
You said 20.
Don't at me. Either way,
You
still
said
20. I stand by that. Last 20 years, that's one of the hardest beats made. That joint is cold.
Yo,
You can't name a harder beat right now.
Listen, I got a couple ENTs that I can find.
Listen, I'm just saying, that's one of the
Call
coldest
them,
joints
set
right
up an appointment
now.
to get your ears checked.
Nah, man. Whatever. Say what you want.
It's a hard beat. Don't get me wrong. It's the intro for a reason.
Yeah. That shit is tough.
Shit is hard. So enough of the disrespect. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
it still ain't shit, but I'm sorry. Yo, man. This is episode number 1 of the Savage Patch Kids. And this is your boy, Jose.
That's Tristan.
That's it?
That's it, man. I'm here. That's all you gonna get from me.
Yeah, you are.
So I'm here. We live.
And we alive, man.
Yeah.
After that crazy ass tornado.
Yo, it was crazy, man. First of all, shout out to everybody that's going through it right now in Southtown. Because I was taking my mom to work this morning, and it looked like a war zone on Route 16.
Yeah.
There was trees down everywhere, power lines down. But
I'm not trying to live here. There's tornadoes. I'm tired of this shit.
Like I said, man, one every 20 years ain't bad, man. I can deal with that. I mean, granted, I prefer snow over all that.
That's
shit,
2 in my lifetime. That's enough. I'm done.
Yeah, but this is the first one that really did something. The other one ain't did shit.
Mother Nature need to chill fuck out.
Yeah, she wound out. First Hurricane Sandy, now this shit. You bugging.
It was clearly first day on her period. The other day. There's no way around it.
She was wilding out.
She was a bitch.
That was a full-on temper tantrum.
Woo.
Jesus Christ. You act like a rookie over there.
I'm good. I'm good. Yo, man. So, we got to talk about Michael Vick.
Coon Vick.
Coon Vick?
Coon Vick. Yeah,
James Whitlock Jr.
He was definitely out there shucking and jiving for Fox News. He was trying to get a job or something.
I don't know what he talking about. Listen, the fact that he's comparing what he did to what Colin Kaepernick is going through is pure blasphemy.
Yeah, that's disrespectful. First of all, you had to change your image. You were a convicted felon. You out here fighting dogs.
Right.
He did nothing wrong. He stood up for what he believed in. So now you're trying to tell me you can't stand up for what you believe in? That's illegal now?
I'd understand if he wiped his ass with a flag.
Or something, said something blasphemous about the troops or something.
Yeah. He's standing up for something that's obvious.
He's fighting against police brutality. You're trying to compare fighting police brutality to dog fighting? Come on, dude.
But listen, I don't know. These last 2 cases that I've heard about police shooting somebody, they haven't been white. Because Philando Castro, I think he was a Latino.
He was Latino.
And then the guy that just shot in Australia.
He shot the white woman.
And what was he?
He was black.
Was he?
He was black. But still, that's police brutality. He's not. It's not a racial injustice.
That's true.
He's just going against police brutality.
That's true. And the fact that he's also saying that it's not because of his image that he's not on a team.
Yeah.
It's because of his play the
last 2 years is the reason he hasn't been signed. Come on, let's go over the last 2 years of Colin Kaepernick. Last season.
Talk to me.
Last season he played 12 games. 2,241 yards passing, 16 touchdowns, 4 picks, 498 yards rushing, 6 rushing touchdowns.
How many games?
12 games. That's not a bad season.
So that's pretty much a starter's stats for a 12-game season.
For 12 games, that's not a bad stat. Even still, we're going he knows at this point he's probably going to be looking for a backup job. I would take that as my backup right now.
Yeah.
I don't know about anybody else, but those stats as a backup in 12 games?
That's what I'm saying.
On that team?
That's all.
Oh my God.
See, and that's the thing, he knows he has the potential to be a starter.
Oh, well,
but because of what he did, he's not gonna get that.
And let's be honest, like
I think
on
he's
the scale of what he did to compared to other players, it's not that bad. It's nothing on the scale of that at all. Ray Lewis, well, I love Ray Lewis. He was on trial for murder. The next season, playing the Super Bowl. Like,
I forgot about that.
Like, on some real, like, come on.
Yeah.
Like, the NFL, you gotta do better. You can't pick your battles like that. Like, and the more I look at this, it's looking worse for the NFL. Like, look at the dudes who've been signed ahead of Kaepernick. I mean, Mike Glennon, 3 years, $45 million. This man threw 11 passes total in the last 2 years. You won't, I mean, what? Like,
he should be on the practice squad.
That's practice squad.
That's practice
like,
squad.
Come on, like, you saying you will take that over anything Cap produced? Like, nah. Josh McCown, man's 2-20 as a starter in his last 3 seasons. Who's looking for that right now?
Nobody.
No one's looking for that. Granted, Brian Hoyer, I mean, he's got decent stats in the regular seasons, but come playoff time, your man disappears. Like,
yeah.
I'm just saying. E.J. Manuel got a job.
Kaepernick went to the Super Bowl.
That wasn't that long ago.
No, it actually wasn't.
Really
what was it?
That 2012?
12?
Like, that was 2012.
That was around the corner.
And then he went to the playoffs a couple years after that. Like, I don't get it. E.J. Manuel got a job, and Matt Cap is still out. And fuck Pete Carroll for saying that he didn't sign Cap because he felt he was more of a starter than a backup. Fuck that. If you got starter quality as your backup, why wouldn't you take that?
That's exactly what you want.
That's what you want.
Yeah.
You don't get that ever.
That's like having two backs.
Literally having 2 starters on shit. But
you sound upset.
I know.
You sounded upset.
This bullshit, because treat my man Khan right now. He out here doing good in the community.
Yo, but what?
He out here dropping off.
What can be going through his head for him to say that he had to change
honestly,
his image?
I think he's trying to get a job because everything he said didn't make any sense. Like, he needs to change his image. Change his image on what? Like, yeah, he wore the Fidel Castro t-shirt, but other than that, no one's talking about all the charitable work my man's doing. Like, he's donating his own money. So he gave, $45K to Meals on Wheels? Like, he's
zero criminal record?
No criminal record.
No
out
criminal
here
record.
Doing great things in the community, and no one's talking about that.
What, back in 04, 05?
Yeah.
Stuck up his middle, Michae Vick stuck up his middle finger.
Flipping off the fans in Atlanta.
You know what I mean? Got fined $10,000.
$10,000 for that. Then he was out here at the airport with the water bottle.
Yeah.
Talking about a jewelry stash. But
Listen,
I said, we know what
I don't know.
You know what that was.
Yeah, we know what.
People in the hood know what that was. That wasn't no jewelry.
He was just good. He had a backup stash.
Yeah.
He got rid of that shit quick.
Yeah, that's exactly what that was. Rid of that shit quick. Now he out here shucking and jiving with Jason Whitlock.
Jason, I said James.
Either way.
Why didn't you correct me when I said?
I didn't hear it. Either way, he don't deserve to use his name.
James sounded good, though.
Yeah, he should maybe change his name. She took that fedora off after Charlamagne was roasting his ass about it.
He needed to put it back on.
Nah, man.
Nah, that nigga look like, you know who he looked like? You ever watched the Super Mario Brother movies?
Yeah, I know exactly.
I don't know what the hell they're called. Big ass shoulders.
Big ass shoulders, no head, having ass joints.
Yeah.
The Goombas.
Yeah, the Goombas.
It's like an oversized fucking
I can just
Goomba.
picture walking into an elevator and seeing Jason Whitlock waiting for the elevator music to just turn on and start rocking left and back and right. Just, no. I hate him.
He look like an underdeveloped cartoon character.
I can't stand him.
He just need to stop. Like,
he got 4 fingers.
He might. He look like he belonged like on Family Guy or something. Like, he looks like what they thought Cleveland Brown should have been before they changed his character.
He should be the weatherman. What's
Ollie? He does look like Ollie Williams. I can't wait till you say it's gonna rain on national TV. I'm gonna lose it. Yeah, fuck this Whitlock.
I know, I fucking hate him.
Bitch
Mike Vick took the spotlight off him for a little bit.
Yeah, Mike Vick got me ready to throw up my Falcons jersey. It's the red joint too.
You said you would. Don't do it, man.
I'm thinking about it.
That joint hard.
That joint is hard, but he got me mad.
You should try to sell it.
Ain't nobody gonna buy that shit now. He don't play for the Falcons no more. Nobody's buying that.
Forge that signature though.
I'm not trying to get caught up like that.
I mean, I just said it, so it's just throw that shit out the window.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
So it ain't matter.
That's dead.
We on the millennial shit.
Yeah.
Fucking
nah. 10 years ago, Mike Vick, maybe I could have got away with that, but Coons Vick, nah, that ain't winning.
I mean, there's a lot that's been going on as far as this R. Kelly shit.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry. Allegedly, he has this sex cult. Yo, and Tyga, in the Breakfast Club interview, he kind of made a good point. Because when they brought it up to him, if I'm not mistaken, he said Taz Angels. He said that's like Taz Angels.
First of all, you said the biggest oxymoron ever. You said Tyga and Good Point in the same sentence. You can never do that again in your life.
And what?
No. Tyga, this nigga, Mr. Pedophile, going after Kylie. I mean, granted, we probably all did the same in the same situation. Red shirt and Kylie Jenner. I mean,
listen.
I'm just saying.
I'm not talking about a fucking Kardashian.
How could you not? You're talking about Tyga.
That's it. Because I'm bringing a point about the fact that he compared Taz Angels to what R. Kelly's doing.
That's not the same, though.
I know it's not the same. But the way...
See what I'm saying? This man Tyga can't have good points because he don't think about what he said. He was deflecting because Charlamagne was getting in his ass about that.
I tried listening to his album, actually.
Why would you do that?
Not his album, his
mixtape. Why would you do that to yourself?
Try, why not?
Nah, man. I'd rather listen to my son clamping the garbage can top or something like that. Tyga ain't had a good song since Rack City. Name the last Tyga hit since Rack City.
I mean, I never said he was good.
I'm just wasting time.
I'm just gonna listen to something different. I'm gonna give it a chance.
Nah,
he was on a Breakfast Club. I was like, okay, let me listen to it.
Not gonna lie, when I saw Tyga on a Breakfast Club, never have I ever clicked on the interview faster in my life. That was probably the quickest reaction time I've had in a long time.
Yeah,
that shit was instantaneous. I was just waiting for the jokes to pop off.
I mean, I don't know. Charlamagne had a couple. But
he was the only one going in.
He was trying to clear his name. He was trying to help him clear his name.
He kept saying that, but that wasn't what he was doing. He was just trying to get him to stumble up on some real shit. Tyga, yeah, he handled it like a champ. You gotta give him credit for that.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he definitely handled the best possible way he could have. Enough about Tyga. Let's feel like we spend too much time praising this no talent nigga.
What else you been listening to though?
Yo, I just got done listening to that Joyner Lucas joint.
Yeah.
That shit is hard.
I sent that shit in the group chat,
hard.
Man.
You did say in the
gotta
group
listen
chat.
to it, man.
That shit is extra
I gotta give it another listen, man. Because I heard back, I don't know, maybe a month or two ago, he had a joint with Busta Rhymes, and they were just spitting. I'm talking about, fast, spitting real fast.
That chopping shit.
Yeah.
Honestly, I haven't heard of Joyner Lucas until he dissed Logic in the Mask Off remix. That he did. That shit was extra hard too.
And now what exactly did it say though?
I don't know, but it was hard. Dude was snapping on the beat, and then all I heard was Logic.
Logic's not gonna respond though. He's not gonna respond.
He don't need to respond. First of all,
especially dropping after this album, he's too positive right now.
Way too positive.
And Logic, I mean, don't get me wrong. Logic's been positive throughout his whole career.
Yeah, and Logic can rap his ass off, but he don't want no smoke.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think he's gonna respond.
From what I heard on this album, he wants no smoke.
I think he'll appreciate the art more than anything. I think he'll say Joyner Lucas is definitely a hard MC.
He got no choice now. Neil deGrasse Tyson ain't gonna save you on this one. He don't want no smoke with Joyner Lucas. Also, my man Vince Staples had a dope project.
I haven't got to it.
Yo, that shit is hard. He's dope.
I've been watching a couple of his interviews.
His interviews are hilarious.
He is funny.
He is hilarious. I would love to sit down and have a chat with Vince Staples one day.
Because he's from
Long Beach.
Long Beach.
Yeah, same spot as Snoop.
He's mad funny.
He's funny as hell, but he's a dope MC. That's saying a lot today.
Now, how old is he? Is he 20, 24?
Early 20s.
Right.
He's not old.
Now, is this isn't his first project, right?
No,
first album? I meant first album.
I believe it's his second album, but
he got a couple mixtapes?
Definitely got some mixtapes. He got a couple projects on iTunes right now. Definitely are hard, but
which ones?
Yeah,
look that shit up because I've been wanting to listen to him because he's definitely like for his age. He thinks like an OG, man. Like
and low key, he's a hip hop historian. Like he
knows
his shit.
He knows his history.
And I like the way he breaks things down. Like when he was asked about Bow Wow being a legend. Like, to him, he was. Because when he came out, he was 6 years old. Yeah, that's a legend in my eyes.
Bow Wow, though?
He said Bow Wow. He said he wasn't 6 years old when that shit hit. Which is true. And that's the demographic he was going at the time. You can't listen to Bow Wow as a grown man and think you're going to be heard.
I can't even call him Bow Wow. I don't even know his first name.
That's not disrespectful like that. We know it's Shad Moss. But
Shad. There it is.
Yeah, he's Shad. But he got a project called Prima Donna.
Mm-hmm.
So I really haven't. I've heard a couple songs off of it. I heard Big Time. Big Time was hard. Then the actual title song, Prima Donna with A$AP Rocky, is kind of hard too. But yeah, dude is tough.
I've been heavy on Pretty Girls Like Trap music.
Yo, that shit. Shout out to 2 Chainz.
Yo,
2 Chainz got.
I don't see. I can't put him up there with like the MCs like.
Yeah, but on this album, he put himself in. He's spitting,
but I don't know, man.
I don't know, because he said in an interview himself, like, he has to put out trap music because that's what's expected from him, and he's trying to sell records. But dude can go when it's time to go. Like, you heard his Mask Off his joint?
Yeah,
he was snapping on that. It was on Big Boy.
He snapped on the DNA.
On the DNA joint too, yeah. He snapped on that. He's been out here.
No, yeah, he definitely spit. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, yo, Quavo's up next, man.
I don't know.
He's on every single album that's out right now.
I also feel like Quavo's a poor man's Travis Scott, though.
I wouldn't. No, that's low key disrespectful.
That's not disrespectful at all. Travis is tough, but he's not.
Listen to Kelly Price. Listen to his verse on Kelly Price.
Yeah, but that's everything we can expect out of Travis, too. Like, Travis, he's the blueprint of what Quavo wants to be. When they separate...
Yeah, I agree.
They separate...
Because Travis Scott is that boy.
Travis Scott is tough.
Travis Scott is underrated.
Travis Scott he's an amazing artist.
But, forgive me. This is going to be the last time.
I feel like you're about to say something extra blasphemous right now.
No. This is going to be it's going to be the last time I bring up Kardashian. Mark my word. Mark my fucking word. The 18th minute just hit. Mark my word.
We're going to
put that in the book. Write that shit down.
Write it down.
Write it down right now.
18 minutes in the
18
podcast.
18 minutes. Episode 1.
I'm writing it down.
You heard? I know y'all heard that pen clip. You writing that shit.
I'm holding to it. We're going to probably make a better out of shit.
I will not bring up a Kardashian. I refuse to.
That includes Instagram posts and everything?
Yes.
All right. So
yes.
if you
bring it up,
you can't chime in.
I'm not chiming in. If I chime in, this podcast is done. I'm done.
I feel like you're going to chime in.
No. I refuse to.
All right. We're going to see.
But this is going to be Travis Scott. I feel like he's going to put an end.
He's going to break the Kardashian curse?
I think he's going to break it, man.
I don't know, man. There's 2 curses. There's 3 curses that I really put a major weight into. The Madden curse, the Base God curse, and the Kardashian curse. Those are 3 curses that I take extra
Tom Brady's
serious.
on the cover, right?
Tom Brady's on the cover of Madden this year.
He about to break that shit, man.
Only on the GOAT edition.
He is the GOAT. He's gonna break that shit.
You gotta respect him. You hate him here, but you gotta.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, well, I know we.
Gotta
listen. I'm a hometown fan. I'm half a fan. Fuck what y'all. Fuck what y'all think. I'm a Rams fan as well. I know pain.
How are you a Rams fan?
Listen, since the Turf Show, I've been a fan. Oh my god. You hear me?
I hate
Torrey Holt, Isaac Bruce, Marshall Faulk, Kurt Warner, them niggas, I fell in love.
That was a loaded team.
I fell in love.
I'm not gonna lie, I lost. Well, I placed the bet. That was like the first Super Bowl I ever bet on. I ain't know no better. I was only 10, but.
And London Fletcher, amazing.
X-Bill. Just saying.
Relax.
Just saying.
Later in his career, relax.
Just saying.
Okay, that's fine. I'm a half a fan. I accept that.
You got a Pro Bowl.
That's okay.
That's all right.
And fuck what y'all think about that. But if the Rams go any less, then I got them at 7-9 this year, which is a big improvement.
It's a hot take.
I got them 7-9. I think Jared Goff gonna take the fuck off rip.
I don't see that.
You don't have to. I'm a fan. I see it.
Yeah, I guess you're entitled to that opinion. You are a fan.
So if they don't hit that mark this year, I'm coming to full-time Bills fan.
You coming in the mafia?
I'm coming into the mafia.
Hey.
I don't know if I'm about that tailgate life.
I don't know. I have to push you through a table or something.
Relax.
To make sure you really tough enough to handle it.
Relax.
I don't know, man.
Relax.
You gotta get a T-shirt or something. You gotta.
I'm gonna get a T-shirt.
Yeah.
I'm gonna definitely get a T-shirt.
You got to rep for the hometown.
Yeah.
Why not?
I'm sure there's a couple shops on Elmwood that sell like some vintage like Buffalo Bills shirt or. I mean, we'll get a nice one.
You can fall on a good Bills T-shirt in the city. Like,
T-shirt.
Yeah, so we're good with that.
But
right,
so we're breaking down curses now. All of a sudden, so I think Tom Brady's going to break the Madden curse. So 2 of your curses going to get broken this year.
I don't know, man. I love Travis, but I don't know. That's Kardashian.
Aren't him and Quavo working on a project?
They are.
And it should be coming out in the next couple of months.
Soon. They said it should be coming soon.
Yeah. I think that album is gonna be, I don't know if they'll drop it as an album or a mixtape, whatever they'll call it.
As an EP.
As long as they don't call it a fucking playlist, I'll be alright.
What's wrong with your man Drake for that shit, man?
Yo, and like DJ Clark Clint, he said he was on Drink Champs. He said if it has cover art, if it has a track list, and if it has credits,
that's an album.
It's a fucking album.
That's an album. Yeah, Drake,
so More Life is a fucking album.
That shit was trash.
And as an album, that shit was trash.
Drake 0 for 2 in his last 2 shots. His Views was trash to me.
I agree.
Views was extra trash to me. Like, I think he put way too much in that Meek Mill beef.
It wasn't necessary.
It was so unnecessary.
Yeah, like,
he should have stopped at the back-to-back.
Like Meek Mills is a B-list rapper.
I give you that. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
His album's tough though.
No, yeah, his last album was tough.
Yeah, his last album was tough, and this new one is tough. But wins and losses is tough. Tough tunes on there, especially straight from the jump. Intro was tough. The Tony joint is tough.
What track number is that one? I didn't get that.
The Tony joint. That's number 3 or 4, but it's.
Oh, then I must have missed it. I must have been
just Joe Chris Brown. What is?
Oh, okay, that's where I stopped actually.
That joint is extra tough.
I actually stopped right there.
How you stop on that joint?
Cause I just.
Nah, man.
I can't stand his fucking. Like I gotta turn him. Like I be trying to get amped, but I gotta turn him down because my ears hurt.
He got that.
Like for what? What are you screaming for? Why are you so?
He got that Philly joint where he's
so
straightforward
angry
all the time. It's not. I don't know, man. Because Jordan Lucas is angry. Meek is just loud. I feel like he don't understand. I don't feel like he understand volume. Like,
and he sound like his like he just got extra saliva in his mouth. Like I can't stand him. He's fucking annoying. He is fucking annoying. I don't even care, but I never did like Meek.
You ain't fuck with I'm a Boss?
Yeah.
When that shit hit, man.
But I wasn't that huge of a fan. Yeah. I respected it for what he was bringing to the table. You gotta respect
him for what he is, though, because you can't listen to Meek like you listen to Hov. That's
well, I mean, obviously.
That's a different ballgame. If you listen to Meek like you listen to Hov, you're gonna be mad at yourself, and you're gonna hate Meek, essentially.
Yeah, because, I mean, at the end of the day, Meek Mills is still tied to the streets.
He gonna talk about what he know. He gonna talk about the first rollie he got, how he still go through the hood, and how he take care of his mom. That's all.
And he just turned 30. Hov is Hov is about to be 50 soon.
Yeah, Hov's 47.
I mean, that's different.
Speaking
he's not even in the fucking no.
I almost feel bad for mentioning Meek in the same sentence as Hov.
Yeah.
Speaking of Hov, 444.
I mean, I don't even know.
That's grown man music right there.
Yeah.
That's the only way to describe it. It's not for kids. Like, if you
is it bougie and dick riding if you drinking Douce to that shit?
No. Shout out, in the words of the legend Tax, It's called being respectful to your liver, man. You gotta be respectful to your liver and your body, man. You say that's a class trait.
I tried it for the first time at the cookout.
Yeah, I told you,
I tried it for the first time at the cookout.
Yeah, okay, you didn't rush that shot. You was over there, damn near falling asleep in my living room and shit.
Yo, but you're still not taking into consideration all of the drinks I had before that.
I don't want to hear that.
Because
everybody drinking the same punch.
Yeah, but now that I drank like what, 4?
I had like 5 of them joints, but then another dude said,
"You drink more than me."
Not really.
Yes, you do.
Kinda, but not by much.
I don't drink. You know how often do you drink?
Maybe I might have one or two a week. I'm a changed man since I've had a
That's okay. Yeah. No, that's good. I'm not saying you have a problem. I don't give a fuck if you drink.
I was headed down that road.
You don't drink more than me. I drink probably once every I'd say once a month. I drink.
Okay, I drink
tops.
Yeah, but you're a smoker.
I'm going to
be able to handle some.
I'm going to be drinking now because of this shit. So this shit might turn me
you got your
into a fucking alcoholic.
I don't think so.
We
ain't on no drink champ shit.
It better not go that route.
I won't make it. I'm telling you right now.
If it goes that route, no, I'm tapping out right now.
I'm not gonna make it. My liver can't handle it.
Okay, cool.
I'm telling you right now. I'm
not about to be calling an Uber every single time.
Trying to call Uber for a 6-minute ride?
No. Every time we come over here and record, I am not about to be calling a fucking Uber every time.
All I'm saying is, I'm grown now. I can't tailgate like I used to. I can't drink like I used to.
We got kids, man.
Old and out here and shit.
We got kids.
Yeah,
man.
You done went bald. Shit. Gave up the hairline.
Listen. Respect it or die trying.
Listen. I gotta respect that you didn't try holding on to that hairline.
I couldn't.
You don't want to be like
I could not.
Shit, man.
I couldn't. No. I couldn't be out here. No.
I'm not gonna lie. We're just gonna let you have it.
Johnny was showing me some shit that you can put like on the edge of your hair and like cover
painting your shit, man.
Listen,
you trying to paint you a hairline? Yo, let me find out you out here trying to get a lace front.
Listen,
I'm gonna disown your ass.
Nah, there's a couple niggas that need a lace front though. But yo, just give
let
it
go.
up.
Just let it go. I know. I only got a couple more years left before I go, boss. I'm gonna hold on.
Yo, but I said a couple more years when I got it done. Just do it.
Yeah, but I'm talking. Your shit was like.
See, but then if you do it now, you trying to be like me.
I'm not trying to do it right now. I'm not trying to do that though.
I mean, I appreciate it.
Your hairline was like, your shit was lined up with your ears for a second, man. You ain't had no choice but to do that shit. Me, I still got a presentable hairline. So
man.
I'm gonna hold on.
My shit was looking wild at the time, and I was going bald at the top too.
Yeah, you ain't no choice.
Yeah, I can't have that shit connect, and then I be seeing old white dudes. This shit bothers me, man. They be having this long hair on one side and slick it to the whole opposite side and make it like we don't see all that balding under your fucking hair.
Whole scalp, but you trying to cover it up.
Yeah, like I don't get that shit, man.
I don't get it either. But
what the fuck were you talking about this Hove album, man?
That's grown man music right there. He made it cool to have a family,
he
essentially made it cool to have a family, and
it's not cool to just be out in these streets wilding the fuck out, man. That's young, that's little kid shit, man.
Young man shit. He's like, it's time to grow up, man.
Invest. Credit.
Hey, he said it. I'm trying to give you $1 million of the game for $9.99.
He tried. I haven't been listening to him for long, because I've been on Hove. You've been Hove. Since what?
This is Reasonable Doubt.
Okay.
I was 6 years
old. Some
old.
whole other shit.
No, Reasonable Doubt. I was 6 when that shit came out. That was like the first album I really understood, and I just been on Hove ever since.
See, and then to compare mine, I just started listening to him Blueprint 3. Yeah. And I dipped back into the old shit.
See, and that's crazy because to me, Blueprint 3 is probably one of his weaker albums. I mean, it's the whole album, so you're going to respect it and listen to it, but it's not his best.
And it's funny you say that because when I did listen to the Blueprint 3, I'm like,
Yeah, because
it's not what's the hype? Yeah, I'm like, what's the hype? And I don't know what made me listen to Blueprint 3 because that's like what?
That's
09?
like 09,
Yeah, like 09.
That's he's after retirement, technically.
Yeah.
The Black Album to me is probably one of his best bodies of work, like from start to finish.
But I think as far as content, I think 444 is his best album.
444
because
he's
in a vulnerable state.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he got a family now.
And he's given a different perspective on rap, period. Like, because who in rap would have thought that they would still be active and relevant at 47?
Yeah, that's very true.
Because if you compare Reasonable Doubt Hove to 444 Hove, I don't think Reasonable Doubt Hove would have even thought 444 Hove would have existed.
Right, exactly.
Because he was on that block shit, and now he's talking about buying art.
And he admits that because he's like when he said like he was saying in the footnote, I think it was a footnote of 444, where he was saying that they went and built his palace.
Yeah.
And
relationship.
He just started breaking, just started cracking.
Yeah, he didn't know how to love. He was a street dude.
He was a street dude. He was all this. He wasn't ready.
No, he said
He said it.
You were 21. I'll watch you lose your innocence. Yeah. Like, he wasn't ready for nothing.
You matured more than me. I wasn't ready.
Yeah. It literally took till Blue to be born for him to see through. Right. It took my child to be born to see through one's eyes.
Ladies, don't get me wrong, ladies. Just because Hove changed, because Blue was born, don't mean you gonna have a kid and have the father of your child hopefully change from treating you like shit and all of a sudden being this amazing father.
Yeah, you gotta
like you can't expect that.
Like you messing with a street dude.
There's baggage, pros and cons. You do your research. Is it even worth letting this man nut in you?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Make that choice.
You gotta respect yourself, man.
I feel like
you can't be sleeping with bums.
Nah, we so caught up in that instant gratification. Like, yeah, he getting fast money now, but what you gonna do? When
right, and I respect. See, and that's the thing. I respect the hustle. I understand you're getting this money. Right, you're getting this money to put food on your family's plate. I get it. Yeah, but like just like that, all that's gone. Yeah, all that can be gone.
Taken away.
That's what I don't respect. The fact that you don't try to avoid that.
Yeah, but let's be real though. How many of these so-called street dudes is really out here doing it just to put food on their family table? Because a lot of them just doing it just for the sneakers, for the clothes, the gratification, trying to get girls. They're not thinking no further than that.
They're slaves to the brand.
Yeah, that's exactly
at the end of the day.
That's exactly
what it is. But at the end of the day, who are you impressing?
They trying to impress the block.
Like they trying to compete with each other.
Impress the block. It's a fashion show out here. Niggas trying to be who got the newest kicks, who got the newest J's out, who got the hottest jeans or whatever. That's
like
all
you
they
know
care
how
about.
easy it would be to granted. Everybody struggles. Yeah. Everybody's tight on money. If everybody had a little more money, they'd do more shit.
You would think.
Especially around here.
Yeah.
But if you have the money to buy all these kicks, why not buy something rather than Jordans? I don't even fucking know. Buy some Roche runs that cost $60, last you a while. You don't got to, what the fuck you got to get Jordans every 2 to 3 weeks? 2 to 3 weeks
spending $250 on them.
And you're not going to wear them. That's money just sitting in your closet.
Exactly.
That could be invested.
Backing into, like you
claim now,
you claim you love the block.
Open up a store for the block.
Like something. Why not buy back the block? Do something. You say you love the block. Buy the block. Invest in the block.
It's just that easy.
Make it so.
If that's what you want to do something with the money.
Yeah, you got to think long term. Make it so these kids ain't got to
make
do
it to
the
where
exact same things you're doing.
Make it to where your family's living is safe.
Yeah. Make it respectable.
Make the environment safe around your family.
Yeah, so let's be honest. We all came up, most of us came up in single parent homes where your mom was your everything. Make it so that your mom living in a decent location. Like, just do that for her.
Yo, but what's crazy is motherfuckers our age doing that shit. And got like whole families.
That's true.
Like my thing is like, I can't do that shit. I can't put my family in that position where next thing you know, I'm gone.
Exactly.
You
Why
know
do
what I
that
mean?
to your family? Like,
And then you gotta explain, and that was another thing with Hov. Like he was saying, like with his threesome.
yeah, said he
You know,
regretted
he risked all that. He could have lost Blue.
it. Yeah.
He could have lost his wife. You know what I mean? Like, why would you lose that for a fucking one night? That shit, like,
One night.
that shit don't make no sense to me.
Instant gratification.
Like, nigga, that he making monogamy cool.
Yeah, essentially, he's making it be cool to be a family, to be a dad. He's making it cool.
He's a cool dad.
He's making it cool to have.
I'm trying. As far as cool dads, I'm trying to be Hov, DJ Khaled.
Shit.
Like,
even Diddy.
Man, be there, man.
Even Diddy.
Yeah.
Diddy.
I mean, his son sucks as far as rapping.
Yeah, he's
that
trash.
nigga's ass.
Yeah, he's trash.
I'm not hearing that shit.
He's trash.
All it took was a clip. I was watching Everyday Struggle.
Yeah, I didn't lie.
That shit was horrible.
I didn't get that shit. I feel like he needs to be more of a showman like his pops was.
He's an entertainer. Yeah, he's a natural born entertainer. He has
it's in his blood.
Yeah, it's in his blood.
It's in his blood. And then
but look at the influence that he has on his kids though.
Yeah.
Look what his kids
They're
doing.
Never
he's
gonna
following his.
Yeah,
no.
It's not just because of him. It's because he instilled in them to always want to work for more.
Exactly.
Like that's what I'm trying to teach my son. Like Granny's only one, and he ain't gonna understand this shit.
Yo,
right
but
now.
it don't matter.
But I'm trying to drill into his head that you gotta want more.
Yeah.
Like don't be like me. Be better than me. Like,
and then also the fact that you're sending that message while also being there.
Yeah, that's another big.
That's
thing.
more impactful.
That's another thing.
Like that's serious. Like that's a big deal, and I don't think motherfuckers understand that shit. How important it is. Like you can't. At the end of the day, you can't pick your hobbies over your kids.
That's a fact.
Like you can't like try to spend as much time as possible with your family.
Yeah, because it goes fast.
Like it goes. That's another thing too.
Those
it goes
moments
fast,
they go
man.
so fast.
And those moments, like you might not even remember most of them.
That's true.
But at the end, in the long run, you'll see it in the relationship that you have with your kids.
Building that bond.
Yeah, like, you're building it from the ground up.
Literally from the ground up.
And you also build that like shit. I don't know, like that new love for the mother of your child. Yeah. That's another thing too. Is like I don't understand why boys be disrespecting their mother, like the mother of the child, like this sometimes.
Like, how do you disrespect the woman that literally gave you the best gift that you can possibly?
That's what I'm saying. Like I understand, man. They could be wild out there.
Yeah, they be out there.
I don't know why. If they can let them do whatever, as long as they not bringing y'all child around that mess.
Yeah, as long as you're keeping them out of the bullshit.
I can't blame her. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but still have respect for her as your baby mom's. Like you gotta. Like,
but it's like, but even then, like co-parenting is co-parenting is important.
Yeah.
Like
if you know you're not gonna be with that person, you got to make that decision.
Yeah.
At the time. Like,
you at least have somewhat of a understanding.
Have a plan
for your kid.
Do something. Like let him or her have a chance to be something. Don't fuck them up off rip because you don't want to be there. Like. You gotta be there for your kids, man. Let's raise these kids, not just having these kids.
And honestly, this is why I want to do this. You know what I mean? Like this is what I want to start doing this so Julian can grow up in it.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll catch interest in this.
Maybe.
You know what I mean? Like instead of just sitting him in a corner and having an iPad or an iPhone or a phone for that matter babysit him. He can be around the laptop and trying to see what we're doing with the recording and the microphone, the graphic design, everything. Like,
look at his sons.
Like we can't just bank on our kids being athletes.
That's another thing we gotta stop.
Or rappers.
Yeah, like you gotta stop that trend. Like if you a person of color, like your only way to have financial freedom is to be a rapper.
Like Chameleonaire is relevant still because he's in Silicon Valley.
Yeah, investments in tech.
Investments in tech.
This kept Chameleonaire relevant.
He's obviously showing you there's a life outside of rap.
Yeah.
Like
he ain't riding dirty forever, but he out here now. Like we know him. People probably know more of him now for his investments in tech than they do riding dirty.
Yeah.
Like, cause how long ago was that shit? Like 04, 05?
Riding dirty? Yeah, I'd say
that's a while ago, but he's still being talked about for his investment skills. Like he's trying to do more. Like you gotta let's commend people more like that who are doing stuff outside of just talking about how street they can be or how many cars they got.
Yeah.
Let's talk
How
about
much time you spending with your family?
Yeah, how much time you
That's
spend
what
with your
I want to
family?
know.
What you doing with your money to make it last?
What you doing with your kid?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's what we're trying to send this message, man. Like there's not enough role models in these areas, you know, the inner hoods or whatever. If you even want to call them hoods, because I don't even think any of this is the hood. Like the east side, I mean, it's pretty bad. But that's what I'm saying. It's not like how it used to be.
Even how we grew up and how the people grew up before us is not nearly as bad.
But at the same time, it's like they ain't got nobody to look up to.
Yeah.
So why not their peer show them,
or at least make it more relatable? Like we ain't necessarily got to show them, but make it more relatable and break it down in a way where it's more digestible, and they're not getting make it feel like they're not being talked down to, but more so talked to.
Right, yeah, you're right.
Make it seem like...
Because all we're trying to do is show you that we can be family men and also get this done. And you can't just limit yourself. If you want to do something, just do it. Don't be afraid to fail.
That's true.
Like, that's another thing. Like, I'm sure there's so many visions out there. So many visions.
Yeah, but everybody's scared of rejection.
Everybody's scared of rejection, man. Like, you gotta start somewhere.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta strike out to hit a home run. Like,
and the thing is, too, is like, if you've never done it before and you start, you're only gonna get better. You can't get any worse.
Yeah, that's a fact. Like, you gotta start somewhere. You're not gonna come out being LeBron.
No.
Sometimes you gotta come off the bench. Like, you gotta earn your stripes, and then you just keep building. That's all.
As much as I hate MJ, that nigga got cut, and what'd he do? He kept on going. Now
use it as a totem. Like, you gotta.
You know what I mean? You have to.
Yeah, so you gotta learn from your failures.
Handouts is for the birds.
Yeah. Ain't nobody, like, who's really getting handouts? Like, everybody who has something has worked for it. Like, we can hate all we want and say if I was in his position.
I mean, whoo, that was close. I almost let that one. I'm not even gonna say nothing. Nothing.
Yeah.
Chill.
Yeah. Chill. You know he was coming for that.
As soon as I heard 18 minutes. 18 minute mark. That's all I heard.
Minutes. Yeah, you only broke that shit in the same pocket. I should have put money on that. Could have left with a stack.
You know what, man? Listen, it's on the tip of my tongue. So we gonna end it. We are going to end it before this shit come out. So, yeah, man. Episode number 1.
Episode 1 in the bag. The Savage Patch Kids.
Jose.
Tristan.